What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Beach with Pete, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. Just like On the Bench. Except that I've wanted to be doing On the Beaches for the summer and On the Benches for the winter, more or less. You know, spring, summer, autumn, winter, you know. Anyway, I haven't decided to fully do it yet, and I've always wanted to do On the Beaches in the daytime, but it's nighttime now. But I want to herald in the summer, so I want to encourage it. So I've decided, blow it, I'll do an On the Beach. You know it. There's very few people that this makes any difference to, but it's for you. Right, guys, so this is, like I say, it's the same drill. You need to set yourself up on your modelling area, get your glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever you need, whatever you're doing. Get yourself a drink, a beverage of some description. I've got what they call an immune tea at the moment. It's like a herbal tea which is good for your immune system. Yawning because I'm always tired. That's good. I've had a great day today. Even though I went to work this morning. Is it possible? Yeah, it is possible. And I went out after work and I bought myself a couple of paints because I haven't been in the nerd shop for quite some time. Got myself another Agra XL shade. Why? Because I know they are ones I will most definitely use. Not only that, you know, it's been a while since I've been in there, and I don't need anything else really. I just don't. But hey ho, let's get to the bench and we'll discover what I'm working on. Oh, before we do that, I must say my last On the Bench I had to finish quite abruptly. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. Mrs. Minnie Warden has gone out and she's doing a workshop somewhere around the corner actually. And she was back, and I thought, oh no, I better end this before she walks in whilst I'm recording. And I hurried it a bit, but it was time anyway. But I got loads done. But I want to continue with what I was doing on that in this episode. Let me show you. Let's get to the bench. Okay, so working on this halfling. Also, we'll be working on this halfling, this female halfling. It's got two halflings to work on. Only just started on the other one, really, to be fair. I've got this gladiator dude to do. He is cool. So cool. I want to paint his feather plume thing orange, but I'm going to paint it white first. Thin coat of white to brighten it up. Or do I? Actually, I might just go with how it is anyway. I've got this wonderful Wendigo figure to start painting. And many others besides werewolves, you know. All sorts of stuff. Loads of other stuff. Female adventurers, fighters here. Yeah. All that good stuff. Morale power for miniatures and, you know, a few others besides. So, what am I going to do first? That's a good question. But while I'm thinking about that, let's talk about, you know, my day, my week, how it's going at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Boy, am I glad that week is over. Just so glad. Well, I'll tell you why. It's because I've been up against it this week. I'm going to stick with this female halfling. Oh, and you'll hear the paint shaker go on every now and again. Because it's easier than shaking it by hand. Ready? makes it easier. Probably not any easier if I do it anywhere else. But giving this desert yellow paint a good shake up. I'll put my glasses on. I want her under shirt to be desert yellow. I've decided. Okay. Right. I was just trying to work out what was what on the model. Sometimes it's not always easy, is it? I'm even going to switch up to other glasses. That's how unsure I was. Come on. Yes, I need a bit of a glooping brush, but I'm going to use it to mix the water into the paint. Right, okay. Watched an episode of Endeavour tonight. That was good. That was well good, actually. I'll tell you what I like about Endeavour is it throws lots of red herrings your way. If you don't know what it is, it's a detective series, yeah. I do believe she's wearing some kind of armour on her, on the bottom of her shins, yes. But enough about that. Yeah, enough about that, that's good. But yeah, it keeps you guessing, and I do enjoy that in a detective murder mystery, you know, a good old-fashioned mystery. A murder at that, it's good. Oh. Story, you know, the characters are evolving a bit, a bit more with each episode, it's good. I'm enjoying it. So glad. So glad my wife discovered it. She found it in a charity shop, actually. Well, she found the first season. There's only like 4 episodes to a season, but she found the first season in a charity shop, which I thought, well, worth giving it a go then, isn't it, you know? Oh, nice, looking good. Desert yellow's looking quite good for undershirt. Just trying to hold it steady right now. So yeah, been up against it this week with staffing issues, and it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard. Very hard, but got through it. Got one more week to get through with another member of staff away, and then hopefully next week I've got one more person joining me. Actually, I quite like this. Yeah, it's good. Started getting the garden in shipshape fashion today. Well, a bit more. I'm going to be doing some work on. Well, I started off, I just was swept up in there, and I thought, do you know what? I got some repairs to do or some maintenance to carry out on the fence and different things. I thought, yeah, this is good. Feels good. Oh, we got some more new solar lights because the ones from last year, most of them have met their end. Still, I think, you know, done well to last this long, I think. Especially some of the weather we have had, you know. Don't wonder anything survived. No, that's looking good. It's not very unlike the primer. Yeah, and it's been a sunny couple of days, which is good. Round and about here. And you know, we were sitting out the garden earlier after tea, and Actually, we had fish and chips and we ate them in the courtyard. Lovely, it was beautiful. And before we know it, it's like, oh, blimey, it's 20 to 8. Don't realise how the time later is when the sun is out, you know. Days just seem that much longer. So much better. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Like that a lot. I suppose my gladiator could have yeah, like yellow cloth stuff. Desert yellow. Yeah, it's looking alright. It's a good paint. I thought we watched an episode of Endeavour. I thought, well, it's the weekend, you know, we could stay up and watch stuff. And Mrs. Minnie Warzone said, I expect you want a hobby, don't you? I wasn't gonna, to be honest. I was quite nonchalant about it. I thought, yeah, why not? Why not? Bit of catching up to do here. Yeah, it's certainly feels like summer at the moment coming. You can hear the trams tooting as they pull out the station. It's not very far away, so you can hear it, you know. Where I am, you can hear it all. Oop. Well, that was my arm cracking there. Oh, so that is good. Yeah, liking that. And how about my other halfling? Took a little bit. Okay. Right. Got to work out what I want to do for my Wendigo. I'm thinking light browns and greys. But I'm also thinking desert yellow too, also. I don't know. You know, some sort of flesh there, but yeah, be brown. I don't think Scrag Brown would be the one. Or would it? I have to sip of tea and contemplate my options. I've got another werewolf to be getting on with here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'll look into my browns. Deathclaw brown, that might work. Yeah. You know what this means? It means I'm going to have to shake it up. Don't know how long that one's been unopened. Great little gizmo, this thing. Where's that brush I had earlier? Got a different one, that'll do. Nice. Right, I'll pop some water in with that one. the very middle of my palette. Tad more water, I think. Yeah, there we go. Deathclaw Brown, did I say it was called? Yeah, Deathclaw Brown. Yeah. Let's use a regiment brush, sorry, to apply it. Yeah. We ought to. I think we ought to cover him. Cover him in Deathclaw Brown. Yeah, I think that'd be the best option. Don't know why Wendigos are very scary things. Which reminds me, I've got there's a bookseller around the corner from me. Everything's around the corner from me, but yeah, around the corner from me. He's keeping an eye out for ancient Navajo myths and legends and that book on it, because I want to find out what I can about skinwalkers. I know they're supposed to be like myth taboo. So we talk about some skinwalkers in this episode, shall we? We're not supposed to talk about them, so they say. Yeah, here I am talking about them. I mean, yeah, the Navajo firmly believed in the existence of the skinwalker, right? It's fair enough, you know. But they didn't talk about it much, you know. But there must be some documentation somewhere of it. Someone must know something. So there must be in a book. And I'm thinking, I'll get my hands on said book. And then we'll see what we can see. I mean, I'm going to use this Wendigo figure to double as a skinwalker, because they're pretty terrifying, I think. Now, you're trying to creep yourself out at night. You try and find some videos on skinwalkers. I mean, really, really scary stuff. It's cool. It's got to be done right, though. It's got to be done right. If it ain't done right, it ain't scary. Okay, that. Got the main colour of skin on there now. That's good. That is good. Okay, so what am I going to work on next? I'm thinking doing some metal. God, these glasses are very strong. The problem is, can't wear them for too long. God. Eyes. Oh, I've got some great books arrived lately as well. Some I've got a couple more vampire books. Another werewolf book. I've got a Mummy, the Resurrection books. Oh, it's fantastic. My collection is really growing. I've got another Mummy book on the way. You know, life is good. Right, I'm thinking I want to do some Nuln Oil, baby. Not Nuln Oil. What am I talking about? Leadbelcher. That's what I'm thinking about. Talking about something completely different. I don't know. Don't know what goes through that brain of mine. Screaming Bell. Canoptek Alloy. That might be a good alternative. Except, is that brown or is it silver? I need to know. Do I need to mix this paint up? Excuse me. Excuse me whilst I do that. Finish my tea while that's happening. Right. Canaptec alloy. It does seem to be a silvery colour. Okay. That's okay. I can work with that. It's not as dark as Leadbelcher. That could work in our advantage. These are small figures. Our tabletop. These are going to be for role playing, so they kind of need colours that stand out a little bit on the tabletop. I feel that the likes of D&D and other fantasy role playing is going to see the use of figures more than the storytelling games. I've got the World of Darkness stuff, at least initially. It'll get quite warm here, actually. Right, let's get the right brush at least. I'll use that one. I'll put my normal glasses on. I might take my top off here. It's getting quite warm. Oh, excuse me. Right. Right, let's go to the gladiator dude. I'll do the hilt of his sword in like more of a brass or copper or bronze or something. Because there's going to be a gladiatorial arena. I'm because of that, I want to have quite a few different gladiator types. I'll do the backdrop of his shield and this Canaptec alloy as well. And all I'll have to do is pick out the sort of symbol on the front of it later. Yeah. So I'm a bit tired because I've had to really focus this week at work. But we've had a couple of good weather days. Today was no exception. Today was like, this is what it's going to be like. Summer's here, and that's the way it is. So it felt like. Yeah. Missing bits here to make sure I get all the areas. There we go, that's better. Much better. Do the front buttons and there's strapped up armour there. Yeah, not bad at all. Remember, less is more. Okay. I'm trying to get the shin guards. Details not as crisp on this as other models, but these are pretty intricate details we're doing here. Pommel of the sword handle and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, that looks pretty good, I have to say. Yeah. Awesome. Let's clean that up. We went to a place called Finishing Touches today. I had a cheese and onion panini. Very nice. Right, I want to put some basting on this chap here just to make it look a bit better. It's right. Got a texture tool somewhere. Where did I put it? Put it back. There it is. I see it. But honestly, sometimes I think the brush is easier. Just sometimes. I can keep that lid open. Right. Not bad. I find that once you put some basing material on, because it can look just a bit generally messy for a while, but once you do the base, it really seems to bring it on a lot further in the painting process, even though it isn't really. It's just, it's not even anything to do with the model, is it? It's just what it's stood on. But I find it really seems to make a huge difference. Yeah, look at that. There. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. He's not ready for basing yet. What about this dude? He might be. Yeah. This is good. I've got one of these I'd completed all back along. I've put it over the other side of the room with in a bag. I think I put it. It's just ready to put it back in the Raoul Parfa box. Is it Dragon Quest? I can't remember the name of it now. Yeah, there we go. Might be going to Blackberry Camp tomorrow. Throw that one in there. Yeah, it's something we might be doing. Haven't been there in a couple of years, so I think it's probably the best time of year for it now. Yeah. get some inspiration for the book that Mrs. Minnie was writing, the next one she's writing. Be able to get some photos, video footage. Who knows? Who knows? Right. Oh, this is a. I want a bronzy type thing for his helmet. Tinny tin. That'll do it. So I'm gonna be. Yep, I'm gonna be mixing up a paint. "38 minutes in. Awesome. Right. Where is that thinner? Oh, I got one of those little Hoover things for my car the other day. It arrived. You know, those little handheld Hoovers, ideal for your car. Plugs into the 12-volt power socket, and off you go. Brilliant. It's not like a Dyson or anything, but it's enough to clean your carpets and your rugs and that in the car. Ideal. Yeah, that's what I was most impressed with that. Well, pleased to say the least. Right. Gladiator dude. You're coming back. Let's get this. Yeah, this is what we want on the helmet. Ideal. Perfect. I had to explain something today when I left work. We've got a group chat, which is quite funny. You know, we say good morning and all that kind of thing. And my time for me to go came when I was put right. I'm a Mexican. Have a great weekend, everyone. Everybody. And then my boss said, "Have I missed something?" She didn't understand what I meant by "I'm a Mexican," and what I meant was, well, it's an old saying, isn't it? That, like outlaws from days gone by used to try and cross the border into Mexico, and they'd be a free man who committed crimes. And I just merely meant that, you know, like this, when it's such and such a time, I'm a Mexican, I'm a free man, and I'm going home. Although, home anyway, I work from home, but you know what I mean. Well, this is good. The beauty with a figure like this, I mean, he'd be quite at home in joining the party. You know, he could quite easily do that. And this is like a historical figure here. Yeah, it's pretty badass. Oh dear, oh dear. Trying to think of things to say, and I'm not doing very well at it, am I? Normally I hate the big silences on paint-alongs. I don't mind little ones. It's more so on the ones I do. It's just like you don't need to criticise me, dudes, because I'm my own worst critic here. It is hard to paint and talk if you're not used to it. It does take a bit of getting used to. Because essentially, what you're doing is, well, you're talking to yourself, aren't you? So it's odd. it's not. It's as much. It's as much a skill as it is being able to physically do it. 'Cause, I mean, I am dead tired. Gotta be honest. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Yeah. That as is. Clean this brush out and go for a smaller one. Going back to the halfling female. Oh yeah. Tell you what felt good today was being out and about. We were out and about in the morning. We had a couple of errands to run. And the way the people just react to you here, call you by first name, and it's just brilliant. Yeah, I love it. I love being known in my local community. Wouldn't have been a good thing in Plymouth. But it's not too bad here. What time have we got? 46 minutes. Well, I don't know what to call this episode the Skinwalker episode or the Wendigo episode, because I don't have a Skinwalker figure, but I've got my Wendigo figure. I'll figure out actually what to do on this one. Touch a Longbeard grey. That means a touch of dry brushing. I caught the sun today, by the way. I can feel it on my face. I didn't have any sunblock on, but I did have a bandana on, funnily enough, so that would have protected my head quite a bit. I've got to shave my head. I'll probably do that tomorrow. While I've got this out, I can do all sorts of dry brushing on this wheel here. This is pretty cool. Better than nothing, right? Taking these glasses off for a bit. Work out what I want to do next. I need to calm down. So I'm going to zoom out here. There. I think that's me done for this episode. Sorry it's a shorter episode. I'm sorry I wasn't as talkative as I can be. I'm feeling the effects of tiredness, and that's fine. That's fine. I've got to know when to quit sometimes. Sometimes I've been known to go on into early hours, like 3 o'clock in the morning. And to be fair, this is the kind of night I would normally do it. But I'm whacked. Sun taking it out of me quite a bit. Yeah. Still, I've done some good work there. I'm pretty chuffed with that. I did a little bit. I've still got. It's annoying. I've still got stuff on the bench here, like these dudes here. You know, for the most part, they're done. They're good. Just need to pack them away. Because the sooner I get this stuff done, the sooner I can unpack more stuff, right? But let's end the session with the Wendigo / Skinwalker. This is a Wendigo. And they're pretty scary. They differ from Skinwalkers. And I can't tell you exactly how. I think Skinwalkers possess other animals. I'm not sure. I'd have to wait till I read any information on it, but you know, the thing is, I've now got quite a big base of RPG books that are horror. You know, I've got my vampire, I've got my werewolf, I've got Mummy now, and Call of Cthulhu, the ultimate horror. You know, I mean, a Wendigo or a Skinwalker could be used in any of those games, any of them, and I'm intending to actually. I'm not sure if they're in D&D. They might be. I'd have to look through the manual, monster manual, and monster, you know, all the monster manuals I got. I got a few. I might have to do that. Right. So how have we got here now? 51 minutes. Okay. Rather than just jibber, I'll use the fact that it's slightly shorter to help me upload and download and everything else. So yeah, also making up for the quick departure from last time, but this has been On the Beach. This is kind of like a precursor to On the Beach. On the Beach will be coming, and I just wanted to put one out there. Wasn't daytime, but hey, you know, sue me. But if you like these videos, and I appreciate this isn't the best one, it's not the worst, but if you like these videos, do please give them a thumbs up and share if you can. It really does help the algorithm and enables me to get, because sometimes I put out an On the Bench the other day and it had over 150 views, and I'm like, how did that happen? Wow. I didn't upload it any differently, you know, time of day or day of the week. It's just one of those weird things. But yeah, if you could share and all that stuff, really, really helps, more than you could possibly know. And that way I get more exposure, more subscribers, always good. And that's just fantastic. It makes me feel good when I look at the figures. Anyway, guys, until next time, remember, all brushes lead to war. See you on another video. Bye!